Dot's secret superpower. In the middle of the great green garden lived a little ladybug named Dot. Dot was as bright and red as a summer strawberry, but she felt very different from the others. While every other ladybug in the garden had beautiful black spots on their backs, Dot's shell was perfectly plain and smooth. Her best friend Pips had 7 shiny, round spots. Pips loved to dance and count them out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pips would chirp happily. Dot would try to count along, but she always had to stop before she even began. Dot wanted to fit in more than anything. She found some thick, dark mud near the garden pond and used her tiny legs to dab messy circles onto her red shell. "Look," she cried to the wind. "I have spots now too. I look just like everyone else." But then a soft morning mist rolled through the garden. The tiny, cool droplets of water began to fall, washing the mud away in long, brown streaks. Soon, Dot's shell was bright red and empty once more. She sighed and hid under a leaf, feeling very plain. Suddenly, a huge, dark shadow fell over the garden. It was Barnaby the bird, and he was looking for a snack. The garden grew very quiet. "Oh no," Dot whispered, her heart thumping against her ribs. She saw Barnaby circling lower and lower. Pips tried to hide by landing on a big, bright red hibiscus flower. She stayed as still as a stone, but her dark black spot stood out like ink on a clean page. Barnaby the bird tilted his head, his sharp, beady eyes locked right onto the spotted ladybug. Dot saw that her friend was in trouble. She flew as fast as her wings could carry her and landed right next to Pips on the red petal. Because Dot had no spots at all, she blended in perfectly. To the bird high above, she looked exactly like a part of the flower. Dot quickly nudged Pips toward a heavy fold in the flower's petal. Dot stayed very still on the outside, acting like a little red bump on the bloom. Barnaby the bird blinked and looked closer. He saw plenty of red, but he couldn't see any ladybugs at all. Barnaby let out a frustrated chirp and flapped his heavy wings. He decided there were no treats to be found on this flower and flew away to find his dinner in another part of the woods. The garden was safe once again. Pips crawled out from her hiding spot and gave Dot a big hug. "You were invisible, Dot. Your plain shell saved us both." Dot smiled a wide, happy smile. She finally realized that being different